Hey guys, it's Demery coming at you live from Des Moines, Iowa. And tonight I'm going to attempt to make keto raviolis. So I cannot wait to try and see how these come out. Let me jump on real quick here and share myself out super quick. As you guys are jumping on, say hello. How is everybody doing tonight? It is Friday night and I am so ready for this weekend. I know it's kind of getting late here. I'm in Des Moines, Iowa, so we're going on, well, it's like 8:15 here, so it's not too bad, but I did have a long day at work, so I'm just jumping on. Let me share this out real quick here, and if anybody wants to share this out, I would appreciate it. If you do, just drop shared in the comments so that I can thank you, because I do appreciate it so much. Hey Christine, thanks for jumping on, girl. You know what I forgot to do is remind my people that I was going live. I am so bad at that, so I apologize. I'm glad that you jumped on with me, Christine. Kristen, are you on? Okay. And so let me focus here for a minute, and then we'll get into this. So you know the drill. As you guys are jumping on, drop a 1 in the comments if you are catching me live, and drop a replay or hashtag replay or something along those lines showing that you stopped by so that I can thank you for watching. Okay, let me get in here real quick. There we go. And then I'm going to get my recipe pulled up. What did everybody do for dinner tonight? Cassie, hey girl. Did you make your HelloFresh meal? I know that she does the HelloFresh. Which, let me know, has anybody ever tried the HelloFresh? Drop it in the comments if you've ever tried that. My friend Cassie does it, and she has recommended me to it, and so I'm trying to find out if I can do low-carb, like, recipes from that, which I have seen a couple, so I'm thinking about diving into that. But let me know in the comments if you've ever tried HelloFresh, and then let's go ahead and get into this. So, we are going to start with ground beef. Well, you know what? Come on, Demery, get it together, girl. Okay, let me pull up my recipe. So I preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Okay, so that's going now. I did a half a pound because I cut this recipe in half. So the original recipe calls for a full pound, and they actually said Italian sausage. I just did ground beef because that's what we have. That's what we had on hand tonight, and I really wanted to make these tonight, and I did not want to run to the store after a long day of work. So we were going to, but I was craving, oh, chili cheese dogs. That sounds delicious. Yes, I know. I totally want to try it. Okay, so here's my half pound of ground beef. The next thing that we're going to do is add in our cream cheese, which, again, I'm doing half the recipe. So cream cheese, it does call for, well, 2 tablespoons in the original recipe. I actually did a little bit more than 1 tablespoon because 1 tablespoon would be half, but I did end up doing I think just because that's what I had left from 1 package. So I just did what was left of it. It might be about 2 tablespoons. I don't know. I'm kind of just winging it. If you guys are new to my videos, if you've never seen any of my live videos, drop new in the comments so that I can welcome you. And then we're just going to try our best to stir that. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I've got this camera at a bad angle, don't I? There we go. Is that better? Can you guys see? Drop some eyes if you can see this. What I've got going on here, because I hope that I'm in a camera's view. It is so hard to tell. Okay. And then we are going to need a tablespoon of sour cream, which honestly I don't have too much left, so this might be a little bit more than a tablespoon, but that's okay. I think that it will be delicious either way. So now we're adding in our sour cream, and this is going to be our mixture for what goes inside of these raviolis. And then we're about to get to the good part, because if you are keto or low carb, you probably know that regular raviolis, let me grab a napkin real quick, are not keto friendly, right? Because of the noodle. And so I have found a way around that, and I've been wanting to try this for quite a while now. So I'm super excited. The next thing that I need is half a cup of shredded mozzarella cheese. So I already have this pre-portioned out to a half a cup, and then we're just going to stir that in there. There we go. Okay, and I originally got this recipe out of my keto group that I'm a part of. So if you want to be added into that group, if you're not already a part of it, just drop group in the comments and I'll get you added. We do it to be Facebook friends first, so just make sure to shoot me over a friend request. But okay, There we go. So I've got that kind of mixed together. Try to get a good, and then I think this doesn't say to add any additional seasoning, but I think I'm going to, just because I'm a little extra when it comes to seasoning. So those of you who have been watching me, you probably know this, but I am a little bit, I don't know. I feel like there's nothing wrong with some extra seasoning. Do you guys agree with me there? Okay, so that is a little garlic powder, and then I'm also going to add Italian seasoning, just a little bit of this too. So let's go ahead and stick that in there. And then we'll give this a good mix again here. And my goodness, this is kind of a workout. Oh, I never thought that making raviolis was gonna get my exercise in. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that much work. Okay, so this is what we've got going. Here's what it looks like. Can you guys see that okay? It looks delicious. It looks like I could totally take a bite of just this. But let's get to the good part. So for the ravioli, what you do is provolone cheese, okay? And let me know in the comments, has anybody tried this keto recipe before, or low carb recipe? You use provolone cheese slices. So I've got them already cooked for the first step because it was just easier to cook these ahead of time, and then we'll go ahead and fill them, and I'll show you how the recipe kind of plays out from there. So it calls for 24 slices. I only bought a 12-pack, which is fine because it's just Chris and I, so my husband. We have a tiny little oven, okay? Super tiny. I don't know why it's so tiny. We just rent this house, so we don't own it. If it was up to me, it would be a different oven. But so I could only fit this tiny little baking sheet in my oven, and we could only fit 6 slices on here. So this is only going to technically make 3 of the raviolis, but I do have another 6 slices in here, so I'm going to go ahead and make these after. So I just got the Sargento provolone cheese, natural cheese. There is probably, no, 0 carbs in Sargento, so that's really cool. Of course, no sugar or anything, so those are pretty good. That's a really good keto option. Now, mine got a little bit holy. Can you guys see that? I don't know. It says to put it in the oven at 350 degrees on a parchment paper, okay? So make sure you have your parchment paper because that's how it's going to cook correctly without sticking to your pan. And then it says for about 3 minutes or until it gets a little bit, bubbles and turns a little bit golden brown on the edges. So as you can see that. But mine totally, like, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. This is my first time making this, but I have a feeling when I put in my center, it's probably going to come out of the holes a little bit. So it might not be the prettiest ravioli, but I think it's going to taste delicious. So I don't know, maybe different brands of cheese do it different. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Do you guys like provolone cheese? Drop provolone in the comments if you like it, or let me know what your favorite cheese is, because I am not a huge fan of just provolone, like on a ham, low carb wrap or anything like that, but I really do like it when it's melted. So I don't know if that's just strange of me or what, but that's what it called for this. So we're going to just follow the recipe. And of course they kind of melted together just a little bit, but that's okay. Let me sit this over here. And then what we're going to do, hopefully you guys can see this okay, is we are going to stick some of our ingredients here right smack in the middle. And I don't know how much I'm supposed to fill this. Of course, we don't want it to be overstuffed, but then again, we don't want not enough filling, right? That's the good part. So I'm just gonna smash her down, and we've got a good thing going there. And then I'm gonna take my, hopefully you guys can see this, I'm gonna take my other side of my cheese, and I'm just going to put it right there on top, and then just smash it down. So I just had a fork just to kind of smash it. The cheese is a little bit greasy, and yes, it's coming through the holes just a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, so there we go. All right, so that looks really good. Hopefully that kind of sticks together there. Let me see if I can do this. And then what we're going to do once these are filled is we are going to, I might have put a little bit too much stuff in there because it is kind of, there we go. Just spread it around a little bit. Okay, you guys can learn with me on this. Okay. Mexican cheese and mozzarella. Oh, yes, I love mozzarella. That is my favorite. I'm a #1 fan of mozzarella. Okay, so here's what it looks like so far. So there it is stuffed. Okay, and then we're gonna keep stuffing this. Let me get the next one going here. And so I found it's easier to make sure that it's smashed down a little bit. I am getting messy, y'all. This is crazy. Okay. And then take another slice of cheese. My holy cheese. We made it look like Swiss cheese. That's okay, though. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and just smash that down. That was a little bit easier. And then one more here. And then after these are stuffed, we are going to, well, I thought I knew, but I don't. Okay, so, okay, turn the oven on broil. So we're going to stick this back in the oven with the oven on broil. I'm not going to do this on live because it says you'll only need to do this for like 30 seconds or so, just enough for the heat to top the, or to top, just enough for the oven to heat the top slice so that it melts just a little bit to seal the edges on these raviolis. So if I did this on live, I would walk away, get to talking, and then burn my ravioli. So I'm going to do that when I hop off, but let me finish doing this real quick. Okay. And then here's my top one more time. And smash it down. Ooh, my fingers are getting greasy from the cheese. Okay, and that's it. That's my ravioli. So once these are out from broiling, I'm gonna make 3 more for Chris. But we are going to top or dip, whatever's easier, in Raos. I love Raos. This is my favorite, but you can use any low carb marinara sauce. I think this one has like 4 net carbs. Yeah, 4 net carbs in this, so that's amazing. And then we'll probably top with some grated Parmesan cheese because you can't go wrong with more cheese, right? Drop some cheese emojis if you're with me there. I love cheese. Okay. So let me clean up my mess here. And that's it, you guys. These are keto raviolis. And honestly, I'm kind of excited because I love raviolis, right? But I like cheese a little bit more than I like pasta. Okay, if that makes sense. I don't know. And so I think that with the cheese as the pasta substitute, you're doing nothing but winning, right? So, okay, I am super excited to try these. I will drop a picture. I cannot promise that they will be pretty because, like I said, my cheese got a little holy, but I will drop a picture in the comments so that you guys can see it, and then I will put the full recipe because that's what I have here on or in the description above once I'm done so that you guys can try to make these at home. If you do, make sure to share your outcome and how it went. I absolutely love when people try to make my recipes and then, well, not my recipes, I didn't make this up. I wish I did, but I can't take the credit for that. But I love when you guys share what you think about them. So I hope that everybody has a wonderful Friday night and a great weekend, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.